So women's doubles final. And well, they started fast yesterday, the Korean pair, and off to a very determined start, shall we put it. So I really was impressed yesterday against a very experienced pair, Matsuo and Nato. They're up against another experienced pair here because POON and SHIN have, of course, won at Super Series level. Won the Japan Open back in 2012 against Matsuo and Nato, who talking about were in yesterday's semi-final. First Hong Kong women's doubles pair to win at Super Series level. That's out and long. They're off the mark. Nicely covered by SHIN. Okay, let me get the shuttle back, please. The umpire's chair. Confident start from JUNG Kyung SHIN. Well, it's only the first 8 points, but already they appear significant. We shall see. Well, straight into the net from JUNG Kyung Eun. Oh, it was left, and it was given in. Let's see. My instinct was that that was out. Let's be honest. But listen, they can't get them right all the time, and I don't think our TV replay helps that much. But there you go. That certainly is out.
Service over. 7-4.
Service fault called.
Service over. 5-7.
Jean-Philippe Berge calling the serve too high. short. Oh, I missed.
6-7.
So, call goes against them. Service fault. And this smash. And suddenly there's only a point back in it. Good flick serve as well from POON Lok. Maybe a bit of tension out there. Service fault called against Poon this time. Tried the flick serve again. Now she looks to the umpire. It's the service judge that's given it. Jean-Philippe there, you can see. Oh. And now, serve into the net from Jung. It's all become a little ragged, hasn't it? Oh, now an indecision. Left it to each other, and it's proved costly. Well, they started so confidently, picking up where they left off from yesterday's semi-final, JUNG Kyung Eun, but they've looked a very different pair in the last 5 minutes or so. Again, look at that. Well, that helps. Goodness me.
9-10.
Yeah, that's good. So it's the pair from Hong Kong who take the interval lead in a, I have to say, a strange start to the match in some respects. POON Lok TSE Y Suet with a 11-10 advantage. Well, intriguing women's doubles final so far. Slight advantage to the pair from Hong Kong who celebrate the mistake. Just wonder sometimes about celebrating a opponent serving into the net like that. Well, she's left it again. It's turning into a theme for Shin over there. This time it is wide. to give credit to the pair from Hong Kong here. Come from a game down 2 days running to be in the final. They've had some good weeks as well. When their opponents won in Denmark, they made the quarterfinals. A lovely tight net shot from TSE there. They then made the final last month at the Bitburger Open. Disappointingly, I suppose, lost in the first round of the Hong Kong Open last week, but they made that short ferry ride across the Pearl River Delta. And another service fault. Jean-Philippe Berge. As far as the players are concerned, making a nuisance of themselves. The players disappointed. Again, it's just for serving above the ribs. Racket too high at the start position. Well, POON Lok looking good here. Off to a slow start of the match. 6-2 down they were, but 16-14 up now. But then again, they keep throwing in a serve into the net, a serve wide there, or a service fault. I think that's 5 points they've given away on their serve without the opponents having to return. But there you go, there's one back. Have been in the top 10 of the world before, now ranked 21. Back together since the Uber Cup. Just to keep you updated with the score, that's the graphic in your corner. 1 point in, as you can hear from umpire Ip Poolin, 17-16. Three points away now from taking the opening game, POON and SHIN. That's on the line, well played. Right down the line. POON finding the range, 19-16. No problem that time for SHIN. Trying to claw their way back into this. It's game points for POON and SHIN. Well, what an opportunity for this Hong Kong pair to take this opening game now. POON serving. Clash of rackets, and it's wide. And POON Lok Yan and JUNG Kyung Eun are a game away from their first title of the year. despite some serving problems, it kind of saw their confidence drain in that opening game, leaving shots that went in. Ever since they actually left one, it looked like it went out. And no way back after that. Completely mistimed this time by Jung. And another one of those service moments. It's time for C. Covered the front of the court really well there, didn't she, Poon? And C puts it long. Well, they came back together at the Suleiman Cup, Poon and C, for the first time since late 2013. Their last tournament before their split was the Macau Open back in December 2013. Lost to the Luo sisters in the first round. Well, it could be a very different feeling a couple of years on. I think they've improved a lot since getting back together, communicate more on court, solve problems out on court. I suppose it comes with maturity, now both 24. That's just come off the net and gone wide though. Well, no 2 days are the same, are they? Full flow yesterday against Naito Matsuo. But here against Poon and C, things not going their way for JUNG Kyung Eun. They do have the advantage though in this second game right now. finding it hard to get through their defence. Now they turn it around beautifully. The Hong Kong pair end up taking the point.
Service over. 8-6. Service over. 7-8.
So tight second game. Yeah, let's say the errors have seemed to disappear off the serves. Game far much more in a flow right now. And as I say that, well, Shin was trying to find the line, trying to play a winner. Put it wide. Parity in game two.
Service over. Sorry. Service over. 9-8. Service over. 9-0.
Well, I suppose JUNG Shin haven't won a final this year either, because when they reached the final of the Denmark Open, they were given a walkover off the floor there from C, and they end up winning the point. Pretty handy. Yeah, JUNG Shin won the Denmark Open. They were given a walkover in the final by Tian Ching and Zhao Yunlei because of injury to their opponents. Did beat the #1 pair in the world, though, en route to that final. Matsu Tomo and Ayaka Takahashi.
10-0.
Well, it was 11-10 at the interval to the Hong Kong pair in game one. Going to be 11-10 to someone at the interval here. It is the pair from Hong Kong.
11-10.
Nice tight net shot. And POON and C, well, they're getting closer to winning this Grand Prix gold title. Yeah, good reactions. Nice flick off the net. 11-10 to the Hong Kong pair then in this second game. Good covering, good working of the net by Shin. Needs to do a lot more of that. Try and get them here in the ascendancy, get them free flowing again. Flick serve. Not quite dispatched by the Hong Kong pair. Eventually it is by POON. Not going to miss those. just long from
Service over. 12 all.
Pushed long by Poon and missed opportunity. 12 all now. That's wide. We're seeing some decent length rallies here, but bear in mind I told you that JUNG Kyung Eun won the Denmark Open and that POON and C made the quarterfinals. Were in the second round against Fukuman and Yanao, who they beat here this week as well. They had a rally of just over 4.5 minutes. Apparently a world record for the longest rally. 4.5 minutes. Nothing coming close to that in this match. Although this is a decent rally. Well, then again, it's funny how you say these things and then this happens. Oh. Into the net it goes from C. Longest rally of the match, though. As if by magic. Service fault called. Time against the Koreans, and he's been busy, hasn't he, Jean-Philippe Berge? Oh, Shin can keep asking. I'm not going to change her mind, is she? It Poolin. She wouldn't do that. That's well left.
Service over. 14 all. Red.
Well, still edging it in this second game.
14.
Poon and C, and still creeping towards the finishing line. It's been a while since someone's won 2 points in a row, though. Certainly haven't since the interval.
Red.
That was a miss hit. Pretty useful one, though. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh dear. POON Lok Yan is down and maybe out here. She is down in some pain. Oh my goodness. Well, terrible when this happens to anyone. Let's have a look again. She's just gone to play the overhead there. And oh my goodness. That's knee ligaments by the looks of it to me. I've seen that once or twice. You can see she's gone down holding her knee. And the way her leg went from underneath her, I'm pretty sure that's knee ligaments. Obviously, I'm no doctor. You can hear the pain. But what I can tell you is I've suffered that myself, and I know that pain. It is excruciating. I really feel for her here. Young lady who was in the middle of her studies when she decided to change her career path and come back to playing badminton to relive the Olympic dream. But if it is as severe as my initial prognosis, that is going to be damaging in all sorts of ways. Certainly wouldn't be able to carry on in this match, that's for sure. Let's hope it's not as bad as that assumption. She does look in terrible, terrible pain though. I'd be very surprised if she could carry on here. Well, what a pity. What a shame. Oh, it's incredible, isn't it? How fate decides things like this. I'm afraid they just need to get her off the court as gently as they can. I mean, for those who are a little squeamish, I'd look away really, because you can see when she goes to stretch for this, a leg goes from underneath her. It's an awkward fall, and then, oh, I'll tell you what, I can't look at that again. Anyone who's suffered that kind of injury will know the pain. Thankfully, she's sitting up a little bit now. There's no way, if it's knee ligaments, there's no way she can carry on, obviously. What happens is the pain starts to subside now. It goes from that pain where you feel like you're going to be sick to just bad pain. All we can do is wish her well, really. Trying to flex the knee here. Well, she can't get up. She can't get up. They need to get a chair or something to carry her off on, because they don't want to cause any other damage. She needs to get ice on it as quickly as possible, and probably off to the hospital just to get a checkup. But one would assume the knee will swell up pretty quickly here. Well, a horrible way to win the final. Tears for POON Lok. Victory of sorts for JUNG Kyung Eun and SHIN Seung-chan, and incredible given the fact that they won the Denmark Open when their opponents didn't show because of an injury to the Chinese pair Tian Qing and Zhao Yunlei. But a game up at 15-0. The Hong Kong pair looked like they were on the verge of victory there. But it's the Koreans who take the title. And all we can do is wish POON Lok well in terms of a speedy recovery from what looks a very nasty injury indeed. One minute, you're flying and looking on the verge of your first win together as a pair in 3 years. The next minute, you're down on the floor, match is over. Obviously disappointment for her partner as well, TSE Y Suet. Now here comes the assistance that she requires. She's going to be in a lot of pain for a while. Some medication, I think, required. And the leg needs to be raised.
Well, as you'd expect, a warm round of applause for POON Lok. But I don't want to be jumping the gun here, but that could be her Olympic dream for 2016 over.